everyone. First, let's start off by talking about Lunchly. Created by famous names such as Mr. Beast, Logan Paul,
I think there's someone hanging right there.
and KSI. And they contain many memes such as
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
and the moldy cheese incident.
Bro!
But that is all besides the point. Today we're going to be saying once and for all which one is better, Lunchables or Lunchly. So let's go to Sheets. Here we are at Sheets, and I don't have any footage of me getting the Lunchly, so here's an AI image of a guy getting a Lunchly. We are now at a pool called Waterworks, so let's walk up to the front window and hand them the card, and here we are at the beautiful park. Well, here we are at the pool, but you don't want to see me have fun. Let's just get to the review. Now, let's check out the box, shall we? The pizza with Prime Hydration, Cherry Freeze, and Feastables Milk Crunch Bar. Then we have some nice font for Lunchly, and it says, Eat the Day. Now we have Mr. Beast Feastables, some Prime, and the pizza. Apparently it has real cheese and 12 grams of protein. Up here we just have some stuff, I guess. And on the back, we just have some more box art of the pizza, the candy bar, and the Prime. And also, we have, 360 calories! Okay, now let's open this bad boy up. Oh, okay, this is harder than I thought. Let's pull out this tray and, oh, cool, it says, leave no crumbs. And then it has the pepperoni, the cheese, and all the food inside of it. And, yeah. Let's reach into the very back of the box here and grab our Cherry Freeze Prime. I love the faded colors, and the Prime logo is very recognizable. Alright, let's take the fruit tray and just rip off that plastic. Okay, Carter, you can do this, buddy. You got it. There we go. Let's look at what's in the tray. We have 3 of these pizza. Then we have a sauce packet, Feastables bar, some cheese, and some pepperoni. Let's take a look at this bread, shall we? It looks a lot like the Lunchables bread, and it's relatively soft, and it smells really good. Pulling out the sauce packet here, it is a lot more full than what the Lunchables packets are, and it looks like there's more sauce inside of it. And, yeah, very full. Let's see how easy it is to open. Let's squeeze that sauce onto the bread. Now, taking a look at this pepperoni, it is very, very red, and it smells like pepperoni. Who would have guessed? And it tastes really good as well. Okay, so now let's put these pepperoni pieces on here, and we need to make sure to spread the sauce. Now, taking a look at this cheese, it's very soft and squishy, which is good for cheese, and we can just sprinkle it on the pizza. Okay, now let's eat this pizza. There we go, and very soft and easy to bite into, which is really good for food, I guess. And we are now done. Yeah, that was good. Let's try this drink. This is actually going to be my first time trying Prime, and I'm pretty excited. I've heard good things about it. Let's twist that cap open with minimal struggle, and it smells really good. All right, let's waterfall this in here, and wow, that was actually really good. Okay, Lunchly is actually really good so far with this drink and the pizza. Now, here we have dessert, the Feastables bar. It says, Mr. Beast Feastables Milk Crunch, milk chocolate with puffed rice. Alright, the packaging is really good on this thing, and it just has this little thing on the back, writing. And, let's open this up. Yeah, there we go. Let's just rip that's weird. There we go, I just had to try the other side. Now it's time to do the task of taking the chocolate out. That should be a lot easier. Okay, there we go. Taking a look at the actual chocolate, it says Feastables on it, and looking at the back, there's just the puffed rice like a regular Crunch Bar that comes in Lunchables. Now, let's actually eat this thing. That was actually very soft and easy to bite into, unlike the Crunch Bars. Yeah, it tastes really good, but it does melt very easily, and now my fingers are very brown. Let's just lick that off there. We are now done with the Lunchly, and it was really good, as you can tell by my satisfied expression. It has been a long day at the pool, but now let's go to the dollar store and get a Lunchable. Now here we are at Dollar General. Let's grab a basket to put our Lunchable in. Now we should be able to find our Lunchable in the freezer section. Aha! There it is! Let's grab that out of here. Of course, it's going to be the exact copy of Lunchly, and now let's put that in our basket. We are now back in my car, and yes, I am wearing a new shirt. Here we are back in my house. Now let's try the Lunchables. Here we have our Lunchables box. So it is a fun pack, and it comes with pepperoni pizza, Capri Sun fruit punch, and a Crunch bar. Then the box art shows a Crunch bar, 3 pizzas, and a Capri Sun, and also some legal stuff. Alright, and back here it shows what is in it and what you can do with it. And let's flip it over. Some technical mumbo jumbo here. On the back we have some more box art. And yeah, let's look for the... where is it? There it is! 400 calories! Now let's open this box up. Wow, that was a lot easier than the Lunchly box opening. Now let's just lift that up and let's grab the tray on out of here. Now the top is clear, unlike the Lunchly one, and it shows all the food that's inside of it. Okay, now let's pour out the Capri Sun here. Yep, it's just a Capri Sun fruit pouch. I don't really like Capri Suns, but I'll have to drink it for the video. Now, let's open up this tray. So, you just peel the plastic off like that. It's not that hard, Carter. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so it comes with 3 pizzas, our Crunch bar, it comes with the pizza sauce, with a little lip that will make it easier to squeeze out, hopefully. Now, this pepperoni, yeah, comes with enough, and then we have some cheese. So, here's the bread. It seems a little more tough than the Lunchly, but, you know, I'm not really complaining. So, now let's open this pizza sauce. I've always had trouble with this. I always rip it. Let's see if I do it. Yep, that's how I always open it. Yep, typical Carter. Now let's squeeze that sauce onto the bread. And, yes, I always do like to take this pepperoni, which isn't as red as the Lunchly's, and it's very floppy. But I do like to use the pepperoni to spread the sauce on there. Now, let's take out some of that cheese and just spread it on there. It's a bit tougher than the Lunchly for some reason. Tastes good, though. Now, let's take a bite out of this bad boy. It's a lot tougher than the Lunchly was, and I dropped some stuff. But it still definitely tastes good. We are now on to the last bits of the pizza, and it tastes good, like I already said. And it was a little bit tough, like I already said, but, you know, it's Lunchables. You can't go wrong with Lunchables. Now it's time to do something a child always needed help with. Opening and putting our straw into the Capri Sun. So we take the little plastic off and we look for the sharp end. There we go, and we stab it into the hole. That was easy because I'm 14. Now let's take a sip. Ugh, I don't like Capri Suns. I don't know why. It just seems really artificial. I don't know. I just have never, ever liked it. Let's just grab our cherry Coke here, and yeah, there we go. That's a good tasting beverage. Now it's time to move on to the dessert item, the Crunch Bar. So, yeah, let's read some of this. We got no artificial colors or flavors, creamy milk chocolate with puffed rice, and a lot more technical mumbo-jumbo on the back. Okay, now let's open this bad boy. The process was a lot easier to open than the Feastables, except I had to peel all of that plastic off. Yeah, I'm struggling here, guys. Let's try the other side. There we go, buddy. You got it. Now, let's look at the actual chocolate. Okay, so on the front, it says Crunch in raised letters. And on the back, you can see the puffed rice sticking out of the bottom. Now, let's eat. It's a little bit tougher than the Feastables, but it still tastes legit. Let's take another bite of that. Yep, still tastes the exact same. Let's just drop the rest of that in there. Yummy! Now here we are, back at the big fancy executive chair. And now it's time to move on to the rating. So, this is probably going to be a little bit biased because I grew up with Lunchables, but Lunchly, even though with all the controversy and memes and mold connected to its name, it still was able to hold up as a good meal. It is in no way better than Lunchables, but it's able to, it's fine. It's like, I'd rate Lunchly a 7.5 out of 10. And I'm not going to rate Lunchly a 10 out of 10 because Lunchables a 10 out of 10 because they still do have flaws. But since it has a good taste and I grew up with it, I'll rate it a 9 out of 10. So, to my ratings, Lunchables is better than Lunchly, but that is in no way saying that Lunchly was bad. So, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.